All right, test 1 2 1 2. Okay. All right. Let's do this.
It's Frisco League basketball on 97.9 FM. The Crocker Lady Lions play host to the Stoutland Lady Tigers. Our game is being brought to you by Air Serve Heating and Air, the Marys County Bank, Mailbox of St. Robert, Lowe's Chevrolet of Waynesville, Memorial Chapels and Crematory, the Pepsi Cola Bottling Company, Flo's 66 Diner of St. Robert, Ed Morris Ford of St. Robert, Phelps Health, Shelter Insurance agents Dave Holland in Richland and John Gregory of Crocker, and St. Robert Auto Supply. Connor Harbert has the call from Crocker for this Frisco League showdown as we take you courtside.
Good evening to you and yours. We're here at the Crocker High School Gymnasium, just 20 minutes away from, of course, our home base in Waynesville and St. Robert for today's girls varsity basketball contest. A little bit of Frisco League action for you here tonight as the Crocker Lady Lions play host to the Stoutland Lady Tigers. So again, Connor Harbert here with you tonight, 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me here for a taste of girls action. We had the boys earlier on this week. Of course, we had Iberia and Stoutland for the second time this week. We will have the Tigers for you. Just kind of worked out that way this year, but this should be a very fun contest. Two teams that are similar in record going at it here today. Of course, last time we saw both these teams, it was a while back. It was all the way back during the Frisco League tournament. Lots of things have happened since then. These two teams, they have records, they have games under their belt now, and so we'll see who really kind of comes out on top here as, again, we kind of come out of tournament play and start to swing in toward that final month of the season. We got about a week left here in January, but we have a full month on the way. That's when teams really start to either get going there or kind of fall off, at least when it comes to districts and sectionals and championships and all that sort of thing. So we're going to go ahead and take ourselves our first time out of the day. We've got ourselves about 13 minutes or so here until opening tip here in this one. So we'll go ahead and make it 3 minutes. Again, big thank you to all our sponsors who make this broadcast possible here today. We will be back here in about 3 minutes. You're listening to Frisco League Girls Varsity Action right here on 97.9 The Source.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer ends January 31st. See dealer for details.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard. Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine.
Is that a Pepsi Vanilla?
Oh no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby. And we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in zero sugar. That's what I like.
And once again, welcome back here to Crocker High School, where we are just under 10 minutes away. Opening tip here in tonight's Varsity Girls Contest. The Crocker Lady Lions playing host to the Stoutland Lady Tigers. Connor Harbert here with you today, 97.9 The Source. Again, glad you could join me here for this one. Two teams just above 500 on the year. Crocker 10-7 on the campaign. Stoutland, they are 10-9. So with the next few minutes, let's go ahead and take a look at what these two teams have done. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've had either of these teams here on the air. Actually did get a chance to see the Crocker Lady Lions earlier this year as part of a broadcast with the boys' side. Did not know it was a girl-boys doubleheader, and I think I made mention of that. We'd come back, and we'd get a Crocker girls game eventually. Tonight is that night. But we haven't seen them for a while. Even that was over a month ago. So we take a look here, 10-7 on the campaign. Last time out, took a few bumps and bruises there to a very good Licking team, 61-39. But before that, a win over Frisco League opponent Newburgh. You kind of see there, a loss to Plato before that, then a win over Eugene, and a win against Conway. That's how their 2023 has gone thus far, 3-2. But at the moment, kind of trading wins and losses here. Of course, if the pattern holds, tonight would be a win there for Crocker. But of course, Crocker, we take a look back at that Frisco League tournament. You might remember defeated Lakeway in the opening round. Had a chance to play for the championship. Did drop that game to Licking, one of 2 losses to the Wildcats on the year, but they did finish in third. They were able to secure that third place win with their second victory over Newburgh this season. That one a 12-point win over the Lady Wolves. So Crocker, of course, third place there in the Frisco League tournament, but don't remember, or should I say remember, Stoutland at the same time. Stoutland had themselves a bit of a hot start. Got the 6th seed in that Frisco League tournament. They were kind of the Cinderella story, finishing in second. They got all the way to the championship game, defeated the number 3 seed Richland, then the number 2 seed in the Newburgh Wolves there. And then eventually, like I said, were able to get to that championship game where they did fall to Licking in rather convincing fashion. But since then, kind of like Crocker, they've been trading wins back and forth. Much more streaky, though, when you compare it to the Lady Lions, however. They're on a 2-game winning streak here at the moment. They were at the Osage girls basketball tourney. That's where they were playing their trade last. An opening round loss to Bell, but then 2 consecutive victories. A big win over Dixon, a 21-point win over the Lady Bulldogs, and then a second win over the Richland Lady Bears, 38-34. Of course, it's been lots of tournaments here for the Lady Tigers. Before that, at the 16th annual Skyline girls basketball tournament there, taking on teams such as Wheatland, Skyline, and Leeton. And then, of course, the Neosho Holiday Classic there as well. So this is a Stoutland team that's played lots and lots of tournament games, but getting kind of back in, like I said, out of that tournament mode. We'll see how they handle some of these some of the conference opponents is what I'm trying to say there. Maybe an awkward use of phrase, but you kind of get into the conference games, if you will, as you march toward the month of February. So like I said, 10-9, 10-7, these two teams, as far as records go, they are very, very even. But as we saw earlier on in the week, that does not mean much. It's going to be who comes out the strongest, who's able to keep that momentum going throughout the course of the game. And of course, if this one does maintain a rather close score, who's got it down the stretch? As we saw earlier in the week, a hot start can mean a lot. But we'll have to see how this one really kind of shakes out for us here. So we're going to go ahead and take ourselves another timeout. We're going to make it 3 minutes. We'll come back for you, and then we'll talk about, what we've got going on in the rest of the schedule here. Of course, we've got a game tomorrow night as well. But then we're going back to Waynesville. So I'll tell you a little bit about what the Tigers have coming up after this week. But hey, we'll be back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Frisco League action right here on 97.9 The Source.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet off I-44 exit 156 in Waynesville.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple, $4.49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl. At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved, still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
Are you looking for a life-changing career? Phelps Health is hiring in a variety of hospital departments, including clinical and non-clinical positions. Making a difference in the lives of our patients since 1951, our hospital serves over 200,000 residents in South Central Missouri and offers a comprehensive benefits package, including paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and hourly pay starting at $15. To begin your career at Phelps Health, visit phelpshealth.org/careers.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And once again, welcome back here to the Crocker High School Gymnasium. We might have the national anthem coming up here real quick, but first, before we go off to the national anthem, I want to go ahead and talk about our upcoming schedule. By the way, Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Tonight, the Crocker Lady Lions, they play host to the Stoutland Lady Tigers, but coming up tomorrow, I will have more boys Frisco League action for you. We'll switch back over to the boys side. Heading on back to Iberia. If you didn't get enough Iberia basketball last week at the Iberia Invitational Tournament, got one more Rangers game for you. They're going to be playing host to the Lakeway Hornets, another Frisco League matchup, of course, that provides some form of intrigue there. Should be a whole lot of fun. But of course, after that, like I said, we're going back to Waynesville Lady Tiger and Waynesville Tiger basketball for a little while. That all starts on January 30th. You'll see the Waynesville Lady Tigers. They'll take on the Camdenton Lady Lakers. I'll have more info on that as we kind of move throughout the broadcast here tonight, but we do have the national anthem on the way. Let's go ahead and take ourselves a quick pause. You're listening to Frisco League Action, 97.9 The Source.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer in January 31st. See dealer for details.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard. Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Back here once more to the Crocker High School Gymnasium, where we are just a few moments away from getting started here in this one, our girls Frisco League contest. The Crocker Lady Lions playing host to the Stoutland Lady Tigers. This is going to be one I have to stand up for here tonight. Good attendance here tonight. Of course, the Crocker boys basketball team in attendance just below me, as well as several more Crocker students as well. We'll get to our starting lineups here in this one. First for Stoutland, Reagan Henry. She'll be the first one out there on the floor. Also joined out there by Cadence Chafin. Also out there on the floor, Shauna Looney. Look for her to be kind of the leading scorer here tonight. At least she was at the Frisco League tournament. Out there as well, you'll have Bethany Kincaid. And then rounding out the lineup, how about Paris Francis? Now we go ahead and take a look here at the lineup for the Crocker Lady Lions. First one on the floor, how about Emma Ruth? She'll get the start here tonight, as well as Soraya Dean. You'll have Megan Campisi on the floor to start things out there, as well as Elena Foster. And then finally rounding out the lineup, you'll have another scoring threat in Ashlyn Worstel. So, Crocker 10-7 on the year. Stoutland, they are 10-9. Both teams double-digit wins here on the season. We'll see how this one kind of shakes out as we get going here in this Frisco League showdown. Stoutland down on the floor here. Crocker getting a few final words of advice from head coach Rich Mueller. And we will get going here. Again, going to have to stand up for this one. Tell you what, not many times have I been placed behind the student section, but tonight is going to be one of those nights. And hopefully, they can provide us a nice little crowd noise for you. Campisi to jump for Crocker. Francis to jump here for Stoutland. Ball's up and away, and it's going to be won here by Stoutland. They'll come up with the basketball as Bethany Kincaid moves it up the center of the floor before passing it off over to Shauna Looney. Looney passing it over to the left side. Chafin with the basketball. Crosses the other side of the floor now, on over to the wing here. It's Looney, guarded very closely now by Ruth. Able to dribble around her, though, now attacking the basket, running through the middle of the lane, off the backboard, no good. Loose ball, though, picked up by Francis. She'll put it back up and in. So Paris Francis gets Stoutland going here. And Stoutland takes a quick 2-0 lead. Stoutland on the pressure, going to force a travel violation. Traveling going to be charged here to Crocker. And Stoutland will get the ball back. So watch for that to be a part of the Stoutland game plan. They're a team that likes to get up, run around, pressure the basketball. That was one of the things that made them so dangerous during that Frisco League tournament. One of the youngest teams in the conference this year. Only 4 upperclassmen on a team of 15. 15 rostered players. 11 are either sophomores or freshmen. Kincaid on the left wing, up top, going to go over to Francis. Putting the ball on the floor, kicks it back out to the corner. Open 3 for Kincaid. No, front of the rim. Rebounded here by Ruth. Ruth looking to up the tempo here. Lost the dribble, but it's picked up. Cross half court by Foster. She dumps it off over to Campisi. Wing-to-wing pass here. 3-pointer. Soraya Dean is good. Soraya Dean puts Crocker back out in front. 3-2 now our score, but here comes Stoutland. Driving through. Shauna Looney lost it. Ball ends up loose on the floor. Who picks it up? Stoutland does. Top of the key here is, once again, Bethany Kincaid. Kincaid has it poked loose, but able to pick it back up. In some trouble here, and that's going to be the 5. A foul going to be charged here to Crocker. Thought we had the 5 seconds. Instead, we'll have our game's first foul charged here to Crocker. Charged to Megan Campisi. So Campisi picks up her first, team first. Ball's inbounded back once again from the sideline. Coming across Kincaid. To the right wing, Francis. Nice cut there by Looney. To the right block. Layup, no good though. Rebounded underneath. And putting it back up and in. That's going to be Reagan Henry. Henry has her first 2, and Stoutland again takes the lead 4-3. Driving all the way in, Emma Ruth. Blocking foul going to be called. Stoutland call for its first foul. We'll head to the line shooting 2. So Bethany Kincaid picks up her personal. First team foul. And at the line again, Emma Ruth. Guess I could give you prior game stats, but like I said, they'd be so far away. So long ago. As Ruth does miss the first. She's using the big book here tonight. I have all these games. Just have to find it. Second free throw is going to be good. And that'll tie things back up here 4 apiece. Looney to her right. Around into the corner. Taking it now, Henry. Looney to the left wing now. Kincaid takes it once more. Ball stripped away, out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Crocker. It'll stay here with the Lady Tigers. Henry to inbound, toss it in quickly. Looney coming to her right. Middle of the lane, kicks it out to the right wing. Open 3, Bethany Kincaid, got it. Kincaid, good for 3. Both teams with a 3-pointer apiece now, and it's 7-4 Stoutland. 2 minutes have gone by here in this first quarter. Ruth, top of the key. Guarded by Looney. Stoutland man-to-man defense. Ruth going to find a backdoor cut there. Worstel kicks it off. Elena Foster for three to match. No. Who's got the rebound? Looney has the rebound, but she's going to be fouled. Foul off the rebound. It looks like it'll be charged here to Emma Ruth. Small cheering section for the Stoutland squad across the way. See some members of the Stoutland boys basketball team. The haircut of Will Morrow. I can spot it from a mile and a half away. Three-pointer, top of the key. Cadence Chafin, no good. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded here by Crocker. No slide. It's just very recognizable. Campisi to the left here. Sends it on to nobody in particular. It's going to be stolen here by Francis. Francis moving down the floor here. Keeps the dribble. To the block she goes. Back outside. Three-pointer for Chafin is no good. Rims out. Rebound. Loose on the floor. Picked up here in the corner. That's going to be Maddie Kofeld who checked in. Trying to pass it up the sideline. We'll have a timeout taken here by Crocker. So the call will be a timeout taken by the Lady Lions. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take 1-2. Back in 30. 7-4 our score. 5:08 left to go in the first. You're listening to Frisco League Basketball. 97.9 The Source.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Coming back out of the 30-second timeout. 5:08 left to go here in the first. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. 7-4 our score. Stoutland leads. Crocker currently controlling the basketball. Lady Lions having to force a timeout there. Caught themselves under pressure. The wrong half of the court, but now we'll inbound it. Coming up the left side here, Campisi. Dribbles around the screen set by Dean. Now brings it to the top of the key. She'll pass it off here to Foster, moving to her left. Runs into Chafin. We'll have a whistle and a foul. Will be called here on Chafin. She'll pick up her first, team first. Excuse me, how about team second? The inbound now, it's going to be Dean. Bounce pass comes in now. Making Campisi with it, just shy of the half-court line. Has it stripped away, but picks it back up. She moves to the left wing. Going all the way into the basket. Whistle and a travel call. Traveling's the call. And Stoutland will quickly inbound it and look to attack. Trying to catch Crocker. Moving a little slowly back the other way, but the Lady Lions do get back into their man-to-man, or it looks to be, no, it's the 2-3 zone. Right baseline here, trying to go block to block. Pass stolen away by Campisi. Coming to her left. Going to be picked up here. Moving toward the wing, now dumps it off to Foster. Foster going to come back to her left. Attacks the lane, passes it outside. Three-pointer from the corners, good. Ashlyn Worstel, good for three. We're tied back up here at 7 apiece. Looney top of the key to the left side, Kincaid. Now on over to Chafin. Chafin on to Henry. Henry back to the left wing. Here's Kincaid, driving left baseline, throws up the shot, too hard, rebounded by, that'll be Foster. Foster trying to pass it off across the baseline, stolen away. Chafin's shot's no good, though. Almost got the steal in the bucket, but here's Francis, a steal off the rebound. She'll pass it off here. Chafin's got two. Now here's a pass thrown away. Are they going to say it was tipped? Yep. Then no, they're going to say it's Stoutland basketball. So Stoutland turning up the heat here. Gets themselves a bucket to retake the lead, and, well, now they get the ball back after forcing a bad pass off the inbounds. Ball's inbounded here to Kincaid. She'll center the basketball. Bounce pass, right wing. Now trying to find the backdoor cut. Couldn't find it, though. It's stolen. And here's a whistle and a foul. Called here on Looney. Looney going to pick up her first, team third. Crocker to inbound, opposite sideline. She'll do so. Campisi coming up the right side. Being dogged by Chafin, picks the ball up before the half-court line, but she's able to toss it across the Dean. Now gets it back, driving all the way in. Left side layup, off the front of the rim and in. Campisi has her first two. 9-9. Back to a tie ball game here. Two teams relatively even through the first 5 minutes. Henry off to Francis. Francis to the right wing. Here's Kincaid. Kincaid taking the deep three. Got it! Few feet behind the three-point line. Kincaid's got her second three of the quarter. And again, the Lady Tigers lead. 12-9. Right baseline. Here's Ashlyn Worstel. Leaps off to the opposite corner. Elena Foster for three. No. Too short. Front of the rim. Francis there for the rebound. She'll pass it off here to Kincaid, who's hit from behind. That'll be a foul called on Crocker. Again, the foul's going to be on Emma Ruth. That'll be her second. Team third. And now Ruth will check out the ball game here, checking in. I'll check my program for that one. I believe that is Olivia Hayes. We'll confirm that, though. Yep, Olivia Hayes, a freshman, getting some varsity minutes here. Shauna Looney driving to her right, off to the corner. Three-pointer, too short, no good. Loose rebound here, going to be picked up. Mallory Shaw picks that one up off to Chafin for three. That one's off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound, though, for Looney. She'll dribble it back outside the three-point line. Stops on the wing. Off to Shaw it goes. Coming over to her left. Gives it off over to Chafin. Chafin guarded by Worstel. Pass it off. Once again, Looney. Screen set by Henry. Looney looking to dribble through the middle of the lane here. Runner. Too hard. No good off the backboard. Rebounded by Campisi. 2 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Pass comes up the left side of the floor. Driving in, Hayes dumps it off to the corner. Here's Worstel. Lost the dribble. Picked up by Stoutland. Chafin waits for everybody to go by. Bounce pass across the court. It'll be Looney who brings it across. Left sideline. To Shaw. To Chafin. Now back around over two. That'll be Kincaid. Driving in all the way. Shot blocked, but a foul is going to be called. Got too much of the arm. It'll be 2 free throws here for Kincaid. So the foul's going to be called. Soraya Dean picks up her first. Team fourth. Kincaid shooting two. First one up and away is too long. Kincaid, 6 points. Kincaid, the only senior on this year's Lady Tigers roster. Second free throw is also no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Reagan Henry, who puts it back up and in. Henry's got 4 now. It's a 5-point Lady Tiger lead. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Henry. 3-on-2. Back the other direction here for Stoutland. Driving through. Shauna Looney. May have walked. Shot's no good, though. Rebounded, though, by Shaw. Shaw up and around. Looney, right corner now. Onward to Shaw. Coming to her right. Going to toss it off to Looney. Looney guarded by Maddie Kofelt. Kincaid, left wing. Left corner. Henry. Stoutland passed the ball around the perimeter here. Again, Henry on the left wing. To the corner. On over now. Here's Looney. Looney to Shaw. Around the volleyball line. Top of the key, Francis. Been very patient with the basketball right now with the Lady Tigers. Here's Looney. Got an open lane to the basket. Layup is good. A hole opened up in the Crocker zone, and here's another steal off the inbounds pass. Looney, a layup good. Several steals here for the Stoutland Lady Tigers, and that'll lead us to a timeout taken by Crocker. So we know Stoutland, they like playing chaotically. They like guarding that inbounds pass. They like the pressure. It's causing the Lady Lions a whole lot of problems here at the moment. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60. You're listening to Frisco League action right here, 97.9 The Source.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine.
Is that a Pepsi Vanilla?
Oh no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla. Now available in Zero Sugar. That's what I like.
Back after the full timeout taken by Crocker. 18-9 our score now. The Stoutland Lady Tigers a 9-0 run here at the moment to take their lead. Head coach Rich Mueller taking the timeout, wants to talk things over, especially as it pertains to this full court Stoutland press. Crocker's had some problems into it. Lots of inbound pass stolen away. Here's one that finds its mark, though. Here's Campisi coming up the sideline. Now centers the basketball, driving to her right. Looking to go all the way in. Layup is good. Campisi doing all the work there. Gets the inbounds pass. Comes all the way down the floor for the two. And the lead's cut to 7, 18-11. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter now. Shauna Looney hanging around the half-court line. See if the Lady Tigers hold on for the final shot of the quarter, or maybe if they've tried to find something here. Or if with the clock continue to tick down, more and more a possibility here. Left wing, Mallory Shaw. Moving to her right here, top of the key, left side over to Looney. Looney going to take the three with 9 seconds left. No good. Long rebound brought in here by Worstel. With a rope it in the corner. 3 seconds left. Campisi going to have to chuck the half-court shot. No, pass it down. Shot I don't think was in time. That'll be the end of the first quarter of play. So, a nice little 9-0 run there for the Stoutland Lady Tigers. Opens this one up, but still 3 quarters left to play. Our score at the moment, Stoutland 18 and Crocker 11. We'll be back here in 60 seconds with your second quarter. You're listening to Frisco League action right here on 97.9 The Source.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet off I-44 exit 156 in Waynesville.
Second quarter of play here in Crocker at the moment. The home team trails this one. Crocker trailing Stoutland 18-11. A 9-2 run to end the quarter for Stoutland has opened up what is currently a 7-point lead. But Crocker going to start the quarter with the basketball. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Ball's inbounded here. Olivia Hayes, top of the key, coming over to her right, to the wing now. Turns to her left, trying to pass it off here to Foster. Has a little bit of trouble there, but picks up. Now going to put the ball on the floor. Coming to the right corner now, double team, trying to pass it away, but the ball's tipped, stolen away by Stoutland. 3-on-2, back the other direction. Here's Shauna Looney, middle of the lane, ball tipped away. It will roll out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Lady Lions, and they'll stay here with Stoutland. Chafin to inbound, toss it into Francis, standing in the corner. Cross-court pass, left wing. Here's Bethany Kincaid to the block, back outside now over to Henry. One dribble out to the corner. Kincaid once more. 30 seconds gone by in the quarter. Here's Francis spinning to her left. Reagan Henry for three. The left-handed shot too far to the left. It's rebounded here by Foster. Foster left side here. Attacking inside the three-point line. Passing it around here. Olivia Hayes ball on the floor. Has an open lane to the basket. Layup is good. So now Olivia Hayes to the book. Chafin. Over to Kincaid. Francis right wing. Wing to wing over to Henry now. Back to the right wing. Here's Chafin. Chafin for three. Off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Hayes. Hayes trying to pass it down the floor. Tipped. Stolen away once more by the Lady Tigers. Here's Henry. Left side layup is no. Rolls off the front of the rim. Rebounded though here by Chafin. Chafin free throw line. Looney the quick jump shot here. That one rims out. Stoutland having a little bit of trouble finding the basket here at the moment. This one's going to be rebounded here by Crocker. Several opportunities there. Here's Campisi driving all the way in. She's fouled. She'll head to the line here for two. Megan Campisi at the line shooting two. Foul was on Shauna Looney. I guess her first, unless they've... Nope, now they updated it. Paris Francis picks up her first. was going to say, I already had Looney with one. Unless I was wrong, which I have been before. First free throw for Campisi is good. Campisi now with 5 in the contest. Second free throw also good. Make that 6. 18-15. The lead's back to 3. 6-0 run currently for the Lady Lions. Coming to the right. Here's Looney. All the way through. Whistle, foul, and 2 free throws incoming here for Shauna Looney. Foul's going to be called here on Elena Foster. Foster picking up her first. First free throw for Looney is good. Looney 5 points as well. First point of the quarter here for the Lady Tigers. Just a minute and a half in. Still plenty of time for that, of course. Second free throw, no good. Left side of the rim. Who's got the rebound? Dean has the rebound. Coming back now with Crocker here. Dean going to put the ball on the floor. Right sideline here. Having some trouble. Throws it away. Who's going to pick it up? Henry falls on the floor for it, but she's able to pass it off over to Looney. Looney going to give it on over to Kincaid. Back to Looney again near the volleyball line. Left side of the floor. Here is Henry. Henry hands it off. Here's Chafin. Right wing Kincaid. Guarded by Dean. Looking like a man-to-man defense right now here for Crocker. They've switched out of that zone. Here's Francis driving through. Ball tipped away, but it'll stay here with the Lady Tigers. It's down inbound from underneath. Left side of their own basket. Ball quickly inbounded here to Looney. She'll bring it to the free throw line. Runs into a little bit of contact. Picks up the dribble. Pass it off to Henry. Henry up and around. Kincaid left wing. Another minute's gone by. 5.5 left to go in the half. Moving to the left. Here's Chafin to the corner. Over to Kincaid. Francis, left elbow, squares up to the basket. Has it stripped away. Able to pick it back up as she falls to the floor. Rolls it on out to Kincaid. Left wing. Here's Chafin. Squared her feet. Shot blocked by Worstel, but it goes out of bounds. Once more, it stays here with Stoutland. Long Lady Tiger possession here. This time the ball is inbounded to Francis. Crocker's gotten their hands on it a couple times, but haven't been able to pick it up. Take it away. Here's another tipped ball out of bounds. Another tip ball that'll stay here with Stoutland. That time, Megan Campisi got her hand on it. As the ball is inbounded here to Kincaid. She'll bring it over to the left-hand side. This possession's been about a minute long. Here's a three-pointer. No good. Too far to the left. That one's going to be rebounded here by Dean. And we will come back the other way as Worstel brings it across the center of the court. Worstel passing off to the corner. Here's Hayes. Step to the left. Now the wing. Megan Campisi guarded here by Francis. Looking back to Coach Mueller here. Now going to bring it back up. Top of the key. Coming to her right. Screen set by Hayes. Looking for the pick and roll. Didn't find it. Passing into the corner instead. Worstel down the baseline. Opposite wing. Here is Foster for three. No. Rolls out. Who's got the rebound? Rebounded by Worstel. Her putback's not there. Francis then has the rebound here for the Lady Tigers. Moving up the floor. Here's Chafin. Bringing it back to her left. Underneath on the block. Here's Henry for two. Got it. Megan Henry has herself her third basket of the night. 6 points total. Here is Foster. Goes to the left block here. Worstel. Shot over the top. No good. Rebounded by Stoutland. Outlet pass made. Here comes Looney. Moving to our left side here. Free throw line. All the way in. Layup. No good. Crocker, though, can't bring in the rebound. Falls out of bounds. And so Stoutland going to get another crack at it here underneath. Substitution here for Stoutland. Mallory Shaw back in the ball game, replacing Francis. Ball comes in here over to Looney. Looney left side. Here is Kincaid. Kincaid on over to Chafin, moving to her right. Up and around, stolen away. Open court in front of her. Here is Megan Campisi all the way in. Shot over the top of Looney is good. Campisi with the steal in the bucket. She's got 8 now. 8 of Crocker's 17, 21-17. Chafin left side on over. Here is Kincaid. Near the volleyball line. Picks up the dribble to the right side on over to Shaw. Shaw handing it off here. Looney over to the opposite side now. Once again, Chafin. 3:15 left to go in the half. Kincaid on the wing, guarded by Foster, trying to go top of the key, but again it's stolen away, this time by Dean. Now it's Crocker who's picking up the steals. Here's another shot on the right block, good. Soraya Dean for 2. And that makes it a 2-point ball game, 21-19. Crocker winning the quarter at the moment. 8-3, there we go. Math not necessarily my strong suit, as I say at least a couple times a broadcast. Just reminding you. Here is Mallory Shaw, 3-pointer from the corner, got it. So Stoutland again finds a 3. That's their third of the ball game. 24-19. Here's Campisi with the basketball, getting around Chafin. Stoutland having to play a little bit of catch-up here. Campisi going all the way in. She's fouled. Maybe a bit of a bailout there for Stoutland. That foul's going to be picked up here by Shauna Looney, her second. Campisi coming in there a little hot. Gotta say, if you take an ordinary charge there, you might have gotten the call. Instead, a little bit of contact there with the Bonnie. Gives Campisi 2 free throws. First one is good. Campisi perfect from the line tonight. She's 3 for 3. And she can become our first double-digit scorer here on a made free throw. Just under half of Crocker's points tonight. We know Campisi's kind of the main scorer. Second free throw, though, is no good. Offensive rebound. Here's Soraya Dean. Her shot is no good, but another foul. 2 free throws now for Soraya Dean. This foul's on Savannah Chafin. Excuse me, how about Cadence Chafin? Apologies if I've been saying Savannah. I was watching the JV game earlier. Savannah getting plenty of time there in that one. And now Cadence Chafin. She'll come out of the ball game after the first free throw is missed by Dean. Second free throw, that one's good. She'll go 1 of 2 this time round. And it's back to 3 now, 24-21. Actually, she made both. Excuse me. No, she didn't. She made 1 of 2. Holy cow. Paris Francis, right wing. We'll get back to it here. It is what it is. Bethany Kincaid, left wing, over to the right side, on over to Henry. Henry over to Looney. Looney playing with 2 fouls here at the moment for the Lady Tigers. Passing on over, opposite wing. Here's Shaw. Ball stripped away, out of bounds. Stays here with Stoutland. Under 2 minutes left to go in the half. Again, Stoutland inbounding from underneath. 6 fouls for Stoutland, 5 fouls for Crocker. Inbounds pass, tipped here by Campisi. She comes up with a steal. Open court in front of her, trips a little bit, but able to finish the layup. Campisi finishes the layup. Back to 1 we go, 24-23. Henry on over to Kincaid. 1:30 on the clock. Winning to the left wing. Here's Shaw. Shaw looking to get around Kofelt. Driving all the way in here. Shot blocked by Dean. And they'll pass it on out, on over to Campisi. See if Campisi looks to attack. She sends it on out, right corner. Here's Foster moving to her left. Back to Campisi now. Up and under with it. It is short. Gets her own rebound, but it's ripped away, stolen away here by Kincaid. Jump ball's eventually going to be called. Bit late on the jump ball call, but the jump ball call that goes towards Stoutland. So this second quarter has been Crocker's quarter. They've been able to bring it back to within 1. Still a minute on the clock. Here's Francis on the left block. Guarded by Campisi. Throws up the turnaround jumper. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Henry. Henry attacking the basket. Her shot's no good. But she'll be fouled and she'll go to the line for 2. That foul's on Megan Campisi, her first. Nope, excuse me. How about her second? Again at the line, it's going to be Reagan Henry. Henry, 6 points. First free throw is no good. Stays a 1-point ball game, 24-23. Second free throw for Henry on the way now. That one's good. So Henry sinks 1 of 2, 7 points here tonight. 25-23, 48 seconds still on the clock. Right wing to Foster, and to the corner. Gretchen Candy, the pass and the assist. Elena Foster finishes the shot. We're tied up at 25. That's Elena Foster's first 2 points of the game. And again, we're right back to where we started. 25 all, brand new ball game. We'll see if Stoutland hangs on for the final shot, though, here in this quarter. 20 seconds on the clock. Free throw line, Francis finding a cutting Looney. Looney underneath the basket. The ball's tipped, potentially. Picked up here by Foster. And maybe Crocker has a chance to take the lead before the half. Finding a cutting Olivia Hayes. Right side layup is no good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded here by Stoutland. Trying to take it away. It ends up being a jump ball, but it's a jump ball that keeps the ball here on the other side of the floor for the Crocker Lady Lions. So Stoutland got the rebound, but Elena Foster gets her hands in there. And 3.4 seconds to find themselves a basket. Here's a pass. Left block. Ashlyn Worstel fouled from behind. Judge the line for two. Fouls called on Bethany Kincaid, who picks up her second. Again, at the line, it's Ashlyn Worstel. First one to put Crocker back out in front. It's no good, off the front of the rim. Worstel, 3 points here tonight. Second free throw, again, could put Crocker out in front, is good. Got the friendly hop. Crocker leads 26-25. Stoutland inbounding it, trying to come up the sideline here, falls out of bounds. That'll be the end of the first half of play. So a first quarter that was all Stoutland, but a second quarter that was all Crocker. As it stands, the Lady Lions, they lead the Stoutland Lady Tigers here on their home floor, 26-25. We'll go ahead and take ourselves 3 minutes. I'll get my book in order here for you. We'll go ahead and come back. I'll give you those totals, and we'll set you up for the second half of action here tonight. But again, your score, Crocker 26, Stoutland 25. Back in 3, you're listening to Frisco League Action, 97.9 The Source.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple for $49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
Are you looking for a life-changing career? Phelps Health is hiring in a variety of hospital departments, including clinical and non-clinical positions. Making a difference in the lives of our patients since 1951, our hospital serves over 200,000 residents in South Central Missouri and offers a comprehensive benefits package, including paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and hourly pay starting at $15. To begin your career at Phelps Health, visit phelpshealth.org/careers.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Back here once more at the Crocker High School Gymnasium. We're about 7 minutes away from getting started with the second half of this one. At the moment, the Crocker Lady Lions, they currently lead the Stoutland Lady Tigers 26-25. A first quarter that was won by Stoutland 18-11, but Crocker comes back a 15-7 second quarter to take themselves what is now, well, a 1-point lead. Excuse me. Had to do some math there for a second once more. It's just not been my night there on that category. But again, Connor Harvard here with you, 97.9 The Source. Let's go ahead and take a look at some individual numbers here for you through that first half. First, taking a look here at the Stoutland Lady Tigers. Again, 18 points in that first quarter. Leading the way for them at the moment, 7 points. Reagan Henry. She's got herself 3 shots from the field as well as a free throw. So again, 7 total points for you. Bethany Kincaid, she has a couple threes to her name at the moment. So 6 total points for the lone senior. 5 points for Shauna Looney, and then 3 points for Mallory Shaw, and then 2 points for Cadence Chafin, bringing up the rest of the scoring for Stoutland. Again, 18 points at the end of the first quarter. 25 here at the half. They do trail by 1. Now taking a look here at Crocker, 11 points in that first quarter, 26 at the half. You're only scoring double digits here at the moment. Comes from the Crocker side of things. That'd be Megan Campisi. Really took things under her own wing in that second quarter. Able to pick up 7 of those points in the quarter. Almost half the team's points in the quarter, I gotta say. So 11 points here for Campisi. We'll see if she can continue her effort there in the second half. Soraya Dean, she's got 6, 4 points for Ashlyn Worstel. And then you have 2 points for Elena Foster, 1 point for Emma Ruth. So, getting 11 points at the end of the first quarter and 26 there at the half. So, before we take ourselves another break, I want to go ahead and remind you about the action we have for you tomorrow. One more trip to Iberia. Of course, we were there all last week, but we'll be back there once again tomorrow as the Rangers play host to the Lakeway Hornets. That'll be a boys contest there for you. We've kind of swapped things around here this week. We have the boys, now we have the girls, now we have the boys, and that'll be again about a 7:15 start. I believe it's 7:30. There on Misha, but do tune in around 7 because of the JV game. The start time will kind of be on the fly, so tune in around 7, but I do believe it'll be anywhere from 7 to 7:30 tomorrow. After that, we do go back to the Waynesville Tigers, the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Of course, the Lady Tigers in the Washington tournament, the Waynesville boys at South Iron tomorrow. Quite a trip there for them, but we'll catch them back up next week. We'll be on the road on the 30th of January. Waynesville going to be on the road. They'll be taking on the Camdenton Lady Lakers. And then we'll be back once again at the Waynesville High School Gymnasium the very next day for a boys contest. Again, the Tigers going to be taking on the Camdenton Lakers. From there, it'll pretty much be Waynesville the rest of the way out through the month of February. But of course, we'll follow along with the Frisco League, our morning sports, afternoon sports, evening sports. Marv Luton will have everything you need to know over on, well, right here, 97.9. The Source. Hey, let's go ahead and take ourselves one final timeout. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half here in this one. Again, Crocker leads. It's just a 1-point lead. 26-25 over Stoutland. You're listening to Frisco League action. 97.9 The Source.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer ends January 31st. See dealer for details.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard. Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine.
Is that a Pepsi Vanilla?
Oh no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in zero sugar. That's what I like.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
Once more, Crocker High School Gymnasium. We're about to get going here with the second half of action here in this one. The Crocker Lady Lions, they currently lead the Stoutland Lady Tigers 26-25. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. It will be Stoutland to start off the half with control of the basketball. As the ball is inbound in here, coming across center of the floor. It'll be Bethany Kincaid who passes it off over to Cadence Chafin. Moving to her left, back to her right, passed off to Kincaid on the right wing. Up top, on over to Paris Francis. To the right side, Kincaid. Kincaid, center of the floor. Up and around the perimeter. Whistle and a foul off the ball. Going to be charged here to Crocker. Tigers will inbound from underneath. Foul's charged here to Emma Ruth. That'll be her third. That'll bring us a substitution. Olivia Hayes back into it. Hayes replacing Ruth. Reagan Henry inbounds the basketball from the baseline. Goes up top over to Francis. Back inside to Henry. Henry left block here. Shot blocked. Picked up here by Crocker. Lady Lions with several blocks here tonight. Right side of the floor. Here comes Elena Foster. They go all the way in. Now pass it back outside. Worstel into the corner. A little bit of traffic, but she's able to pass it away over to Campisi. Top of the key. Here's Soraya Dean for three. Back of the rim. High rebound brought in by Hayes. Foul on the rebound. Going to be charged here to Stoutland. Foul charge. Bethany Kincaid picks up her third. That's Soraya Dean inbounds from the baseline. Underneath the basket. Toss it in here. Worstel moving to her right. Now driving left baseline. Going through Francis. Shot up no good. Fighting for her own rebound, but it's Shaw who comes up with it. Shaw coming to her left. Picks up the dribble. Passing on over to, eventually finds the hands of Looney. Looney spinning back to her right here. Free throw line. Trying to pass it away, but it's stolen by Crocker. Hayes jumping the passing lane. Hayes passing it down the floor. Worstel in the left corner. Brings it to the wing. Now on back. Here comes Campisi driving to the lane. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Campisi now with 13 here tonight. And that'll lead us to a timeout taken by Stoutland. Stoutland going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one too. 6:50 left to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Frisco League Action, 97.9 The Source.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
After the Stoutland timeout, back to it, 28-25, 6:45 left to go in the third. The Tigers controlling the basketball, but now trailing here by 3, led by as many as 9 there in that first quarter, but I've seen their lead slip away since then. Here's Reagan Henry driving through the double team, whistle and a foul on the floor. Charge here to the Lady Lions. Who will this one be called on? Can be picked up here by Brooklyn Newman, who picks up her first. Newman checking in there after the timeout. Ball's inbound in here. Here comes Looney. Free throw line outside to Shaw. Shaw, top of the key, to the right elbow. Passing out to the corner. Here's Chafin for 3. Front of the rim. Got the friendly. No! Got almost stuck. I thought she was going to get the friendly hop, but it ends up getting the unfriendly hop as well. Here comes Campisi driving through. Whistle, foul, bucket in the foul. Oh, my. Honestly, thought she might have thrown the shoulder, but it's going to go Campisi's way. She'll get the bucket in the foul. The foul's on. Foul's on Looney, who picks up her first. Her third, excuse me. So at the line, Campisi shooting one. It's up and away and good. Make it a 6-point Crocker lead now, 31-25. Shaw up the right sideline here to the wing, to the corner. Shauna Looney for 3. Back of the rim, high rebound. Hauling it in, that's Henry. Henry spinning to her right. Pass it off to Chafin on the left wing. Chafin on the attack. Back outside over to Shaw. Shaw driving right baseline. Back out to the corner. Looney has to try to save it. Throws it toward the half-court line. Chafin's there to pick it up. Right elbow. Shaw now over to Looney. Shot from the baseline. That one's no good. Loose rebound. Foul on the rebound. Charge here to Stoutland. Foul called here on Reagan Henry. Her second. And Crocker will take control of the basketball here. 31-25. Dean trying to inbound it. Looney gets her hands on it, but unable to save it before it goes out of bounds. Crocker will get another chance at it. Dean set to inbound. Gonna lob one up here down the floor, but overthrown. Stolen by Henry. Stoutland gets the ball right on back. Here's Looney spinning to her right, to the right block. Got the roll that time. Falls through. 31-27. Stoutland's got their first points of the half here. Cuts the lead to 4. Here comes Campisi right side off to the corner. Worstel for 3. No, back of the rim. And Chafin's got the rebound. Chafin trying to pass it off. Block to block, though, trying to find the outlet. Looney has to dive on the floor for it, but she's able to save it. Tigers up the left sideline here. Coming back to the right. Here's Shaw. Brings it out to the right wing. Wing to wing over to Chafin. 1 dribble, 2 dribble. Now on over to Looney. 5 minutes left to go in the quarter now. Top of the key over to the right wing, Looney. Few dribbles to her left. Screen set by Francis, but Henry going to go to the opposite direction. Henry on the block here, double team, spins around, throws up the hook shot, no good, rebounded by Dean. Dean will hand it off here. Here comes Campisi. Center of the floor here. Almost lost a dribble, able to keep it through though. Toss it off to Foster, coming to her left. Top of the key, on over to Dean. Dean driving to her right. Trying to go through, but a whistle and a foul charge here to Stoutland. This one going to be charged here to Paris Francis, her second. Crocker basketball underneath. Ball inbound into Worstel, left block. Bucket and the foul. Foul's charged here to Reagan Henry, who picks up her third. And at the line, shooting 1, Ashton Worstel. Free throw up, no good. Can't complete the 3-point play. Ball popped around on the rebound, but eventually recovered by Stoutland. Here comes Looney, moving to her right. Right side layup, good. So Looney able to match back the other direction here. She's got 9. But Crocker able to sneak behind the Tigers' defense. Left block, Worstel out to the corner. Foster moving to her right. Ball stripped away. A whistle and a travel call. traveling here on Crocker. Ball back with the Tigers, still trailing by 4 halfway through quarter number 3. Shaw, left wing, hands it off to Looney. Into Chafin, now on over to Henry on the right wing. Couple dribbles to the elbow, cross the lane, on over to Shaw. Chafin moving to her right, top of the key. Here's Francis once more, left corner. Shaw going to bring it back up top. Chafin the deep three, no, front of the rim, long rebound. Chafin hauls it in herself. Into the block, Francis over the top is no good. Rebounded by Worstel, but heading in there, that'll be Shaw. She forces the jump ball. Arrow pointing back toward Crocker, however. Lady Lions still get the ball when it's all said and done, but the arrow does move back over to Stoutland. Inbound, here's Dean. Full court pressure shown by Stoutland. Ball chucked down the floor here. Campisi hauls it in. Brings it up, top of the key. Now goes inside. Worstel, shot up, whistle and a foul. Fouls on Cadence Chafin, her third. And at the line, shooting 2 once more. Ashlyn Worstel. First one's up. First one is no good. Rims out. Substitution after the free throw. Checking in. Emma Cornelison. Second free throw. Also no good, but it's rebounded underneath. Soraya Dean throws up the shot. That one's no good. Gets her own rebound, and it'll be a foul charge here to Crocker. Foul charge here to Soraya Dean, who picks up her third. Or her second, I should say. Active whistle here in the third quarter. It's put Crocker in the bonus. Again, Stoutland playing with 6 fouls out there right now. Crocker with 3 fouls of their own. Looney off to the right wing. Here's Henry. Top of the key, left side, Cornelison. Cornelison trying to go inside to Francis. Can't come up with it, but Shaw able to come up with it. She'll send it out to the left wing. 3-pointer. Cornelison got it to go. So Cornelison checks in and hits the 3-pointer. Back to 1 we go. Back to where we started the half, 33-32. Right wing, here's Foster. Top of the key, over to Dean. Dean passes it on back over to Campisi. She'll direct traffic and set up the offense. 2:45 left to go in the quarter. Guarded by Looney. Campisi moving to her right, trying to drive through Francis. Shot tipped by Francis. She's able to get the ball into the hands of Cornelison. Stoutland comes up with it here. A chance to put the Tigers back out in front. Driving to her left, Henry dumps it off to Shaw. Shaw driving left baseline. Her shot's no good. Picking up, though, that'll be Henry. Henry on to Cornelison. Another open 3. Got it to go again. So Cornelison back-to-back threes. And the Lady Tigers are back out in front, 35-33. So, a ball game brewing here in Crocker. We've had an active whistle in the quarter, but these two teams basically inseparable. We haven't had a lead larger than 8 here tonight. I should say a lead larger than 9 here tonight. And that was only an outlier in the grand scheme of things. Timeout taken here, 30-second timeout. I've talked my way through it, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. As I remind you once again, to make sure to tune in tomorrow, same time, same place on your radio dial, 97.9 The Source. Iberia and Lakeway, the Rangers, going to be playing host to the Hornets of Lakeway. Been a while since we've seen Lakeway. That'll be a whole lot of fun. Of course, Lakeway playing their tournament ball elsewhere during that Iberia Invitational Tournament, so make sure you tune on in there for that one. Should be, again, a pretty fun contest. Basketball's just fun in general, you know. Always a fun time out here on the floor. When you can get internet, when you can get the broadcast going, it usually ends up being pretty fun. I'm not speaking from experience, of course. Didn't totally spend 45 minutes trying to get enough internet to broadcast here tonight, but what we know is that I ended up getting it going. We got it on, and I'm bringing it to you now. So, Crocker to inbound the basketball here. Campisi down the floor, the Hail Mary pass. She comes up with it. Right side layup is good. We're back to tied, 35-all. So the play that was drawn up during the timeout ends up working out. But here comes Stoutland. Shauna Looney all the way in. Shot blocked here by Crocker. They come up with a rebound. Dean going to pass it off here over to Campisi. Campisi will bring it up center of the floor. Going to be picked up here by Looney. To her right to the wing. Finding a cut on the baseline here. Worstel sends it on out to the left corner. 3-pointer. Elena Foster for the lead. Rims out. Ball loose. Picked up here by Campisi. On the block. Double team, lost it out of bounds. We'll say last touch by Stoutland. Holy no. I got to be real with you. That one was off of the leg of Campisi. Oh, my. It is what it is, though. Crocker, though, going to inbound it. Here's Campisi. Shot blocked by Francis. Picked up here by Shaw. Coming down the floor. Foster trying to catch up. She'll pick up the foul. 2 free throws incoming here for Mallory Shaw. So a foul charge here to Crocker. That's going to send Mallory Shaw to the line. A chance to put the Tigers back out in front. Again, charge to Elena Foster, who picks up her second. First free throw here for Shaw. No good off the right side of the rim. We'll stay tied here for maybe another free throw. Has another one on the way. Second free throw. Too short. No good. Rebounded, though, by Francis. Francis on the block. Off to Henry. Henry's jumper's good. So they missed the free throws, but they get the basket as Henry now has 9 on the day. Tigers back out in front, 37-35. They pick up a steal on the inbounds pass. Shaw coming to her right. Pass it off to Looney. Looney across the free throw line. Moving back to her right. Whistle and a foul. Charge here to Crocker. So a couple consecutive fouls here charged to Crocker. Now one charge of Megan Campisi, her third. Stoutland inbound here from the sideline. Minute 20 left to go in the quarter. Here comes Looney across half court, over to Shaw. Shaw to the wing, off to Looney. Couple dribbles, on over to Francis in the corner. Francis driving baseline, throws up the 8-footer, no good. Ball popped around, still picked up by Henry. She'll pass it off toward the half court line, picked up by Shaw. Shaw will find Looney. Here's Looney on the drive. Layup, no good. Rebound, though, by Francis. Ball ends up loose. Foul called on Crocker once more. So now both teams in the bonus, or will be on their next fouls. Both teams with 6 personals. That foul was charged to Ashlyn Worstel, who picks up her first. Lady Tigers inbound here from the baseline. Tossed in quickly to Francis. Trying to go underneath. Once more to Henry, but it's tipped out of bounds. Or excuse me, it's tipped into the hands of Campisi. Able to pick it up before it goes out of bounds. She'll come back the other way with it. Juking off to her right. Guarded by Shaw. Now off to Foster it goes. Left wing here is Olivia Hayes. Right wing here, Dean. Finds Campisi on the cut. Shot off the block. No good. Who's got the rebound? Stoutland does. Campisi couldn't get it to go here. Here's Looney. Top of the key, right elbow now, off to the corner. Cornelison looking for a third three. Got it! Emma Cornelison, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Stoutland lead, 40-35. Tell you what, came in there for the foul play, Cadence Chafin. She's made her mark. 4 seconds left here. Soraya Dean for 3. Off the backboard and in. Brings it back to 2. Here entering our final quarter of play. So it's just a 2-point Stoutland advantage. But we have 8 minutes to decide a winner here in this one. Again, Soraya Dean, her second 3 of the game. She's got 9 total. 40-38 our score heading into the 4th. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Frisco League action right here, 97.9 The Source.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple for $49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
8 minutes to decide a winner here. This ball game's been close pretty much from wire to wire. 40-38 our scores. We enter the 4th. with Stoutland holding on to a narrow advantage here at the moment, 40-38. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Lady Tigers will start the quarter with the basketball. Starters out on the floor here, actually for Stoutland. You've got Emma Cornelison out there here at the moment. Cornelison, 9 points off the bench here tonight, but here's a three-pointer. Cadence Chafin, too long, no good. Long rebound, able to pick it up herself. Off to the corner here. Cornelison, the catch and shoot. No, off the back of the rim. Rebounded, though, by Henry. She'll be pushed from behind. She'll head to the line for two. Cornelison, a bit of a heat check there. Had one mind when she caught that basketball to shoot it. For a moment there, I believed it was going to go in. Back to the rim, though. Offensive rebound for Henry. Foul from behind, shooting two. First free throw for Henry is good. Foul was called on Ashlyn Worstel, her second, team seventh. Henry becomes the first Lady Tiger in double digits tonight, now with 10. Second free throw, high arcing shot, but it falls. Make that 11. Leads up to 4 now, 42-38. Here comes Campisi on the attack, leading scorer for the Lady Lions tonight. She'll pass it on back. Emma Ruth back in the ball game. She's been in some foul trouble tonight. Now back in. Worstel off to the opposite corner. Here's Elena Foster, the open three. No, back to the rim. But it's rebounded here by Campisi. The possession continues. Campisi moving to her right. Guarded closely by Chafin. Coming to the wing. Pass it off over to Ruth near the volleyball line. She'll back it out all the way to the half-court line and set up the offense. Guarded by Looney. Ruth on the attack. Right block. Throws up the shot. Whistle and a foul. And we'll be heading to the line shooting two. Drives have led the free throws here tonight. Fouls charged to Reagan Henry. That'll be her fourth. Someone to watch for here. No, her third, excuse me. First free throw, though, for Ruth is no good. Forgot I did what I usually do when I mess up the starting lineups. I marked them in the foul category. Second free throw, that one is good for Ruth. 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. 2 points total. 42-39. The Stoutland leads now 3. Chafin to her right here. Layup high off the glass. They'll come back here with Crocker. Crocker to inbound. Ball comes into Campisi. She'll push it up the right sideline. Now cutting back to her left. Going to pass it off to Dean. A minute gone by here. 7 minutes to go. Here's a ball almost overthrown, but Foster going to come up with it. Stands on the sideline. Pass up top to Dean. Dean looking to attack Francis. Pass underneath. Here's Ruth. The shot up the left block is in. Ruth now with 4 points. 42-41. Back to 1. Back to where we started the half. Francis free throw line over to Chafin. Chafin into the corner. Cornelison. Couple dribbles coming back to her left. Francis, right block, driving in. Ball stripped away by Foster, but picks it back up. Out to Cornelison. Looking for another three. No, too hard. It's rebounded here by Campisi. Campisi coming up. Picked up by Francis. Pass goes underneath to Ruth. Ruth, middle of the lane. Shot blocked by Stoutland. And Cornelison would be fouled coming down. We'll head to the line for 1-1. Foul on the rebound. Going to be charged here to Crocker. Going to be charged to Megan Campisi, who picks up her fourth. Something to watch out for. That's your leading scorer, picking up her fourth personal. And again, we'll go to the other side of the floor and shoot 1-1. Campisi tonight with 18 points. 18 of your 41. She's not been the only scorer here tonight, but she will come out of the ball game at the moment in favor of Gretchen Candy. At the line here, Emma Cornelison, 9 points tonight. Again, did not come into the ball game until that third quarter. First free throw, the 1-1's no good. Rebounded by Candy, but we did have a lane violation. And so we'll come back to the line and do it again. Soraya Dean stepped over the line here. She knows it, smiling, laughing over there. We'll do it again. Cornelison's free throw is, again, no good. Loose rebound picked up by Francis, however. Back to the left elbow. Henry sinks the jump shot for two. So, missing the free throw, making the two. That's kind of been the strategy here tonight for the Lady Tigers. Here's a ball that goes out of bounds. Touched last by Stoutland. Stays with Crocker underneath. And it's happened several times, in fact, that's the third time. Counting them up here. Stoutland struggling for the free throw line here tonight, but have been getting those offensive rebounds. Here's a foul off the inbounds pass. Emma Ruth finds an open lane to the basket. She gets fouled. Stoutland trying to play catch up. She'll go and shoot two. Foul's going to be called on Shauna Looney, and that's your fourth on Looney. We could see some players foul out of this one. Ruth does miss the first. Mallory Shaw checking back in now, replacing Looney. Ruth, 2 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. Has gone 1 for 2, each of her first 2 trips. Second free throw, that one is no good. And it's rebounded by Henry. Jump ball off the rebound. Arrow pointing toward Crocker. So the Lady Lions able to get an offensive rebound on themselves, or at least force a jump ball. In essence, keeping the ball for themselves. To the right wing now, Worstel into the corner. Wide open three for Soraya Dean is no good. Too hard. Rebounded by Cornelison. Cornelison going to pass it off here to Francis. Brings it up. Pass to the left side. Cornelison once more. Over to Chafin on the wing. Into the corner. Here is Henry. Henry, top of the key. Left wing. Over to Shaw. Shaw off to Francis, top of the key. Francis squaring to the basket here, but going to pass it around. Back over to the corner. Cornelison trying to go over to the left block. Dangerous pass stolen away by Crocker. Trying to go across the lane with the pass there. Into a double team. Bit of a mistake. We'll see if Crocker can capitalize. Left wing. Here's Foster for the three and the tie. Got it. Foster hits the three. 44 all. Back to tied with 5 minutes left in this one. We'll have a whistle and a foul. To the line shooting 1-1. Now it's going to be Mallory Shaw. Foul's charged to Gretchen Candy, who picks up her first. And it is Shaw shooting 1-1. First free throw for Shaw. Up and away. No good. Right side of the rim. This one's rebounded by Candy, but she dribbles it off her foot. And it stays here with Stoutland. Bit of an unforced error there on Stoutland. Excuse me, I should say Crocker. As the Lady Tigers inbound from the baseline. Goes off to Chafin to the corner. Henry. Henry, a contested three over Worstel. No good. Rebounded, though, underneath on the left block by Shaw. Continues on here. Shaw in the corner. Dribbling off to her right. Guarded closely by Dean. Cutting back to her right now. Able to break the 5 count. Passing it off to Francis. Going to find Chafin in motion. Runner baseline. Fouled. She'll head to the line here for 2. That'll be the 10th team foul here charged to Crocker. 4th on Emma Ruth. Again, it's Chafin shooting 2. First trip to the line tonight for Chafin. Hits the first. To get a substitution here. Megan Campisi back in. She'll check out for Ruth. Olivia Hayes also replacing Gretchen Candy out there as well. Stoutland once again leads 45-44. Whistle before the second free throw. One of our officials didn't see a Lady Lion on the opposite side of the floor. Said Crocker only had 4. And in fact, it was Stoutland who had 6. Mallory Shaw will come out of the ball game here. So the second free throw is no good. Back of the rim. Long rebound. Hauled in by Dean. Ball ends up loose on the floor now. Stoutland going to try to dive on it. It'll be a jump ball. Arrow pointing towards Stoutland. That was a bit of an odd situation. Thought Crocker didn't have enough, but it was actually Stoutland who had too many. Okay. 45-44, Stoutland, they got the ball back on the jump ball. Left wing over to Chafin. She'll come to her right. Wing to wing, onward to Looney. Screen set by Henry. Looney up top over to Francis. Francis guarded here by Campisi. Ball on the floor here, driving all the way through. Booking in the foul. Who's the foul going to be called on? Campisi was on the guard. But did she pick up the foul? I don't believe so. No. Yep, it's going to be on Elena Foster. Our official put up the 2 ones first and then changed his mind. Whew. Foster picks up her for third. Free throw here for Francis. No good. Rebounded here by Crocker. Here comes Campisi. Campisi all the way to the basket here. Shot over the top of Looney is good. Back to within 1 we go. 47-46. Officially halfway through this final quarter. Kincaid taking her time. Bethany Kincaid off to Looney. Wide open three. Sank it. Shauna Looney, her first three of the game. Into double digits. Now here's a steal off the inbounds pass. Chafin comes up with it. To Looney on the right block here. Steps into it, and she'll really travel. There'll be a traveling violation here on Looney. Ball back over to Crocker. So Stoutland got the inbounds pass steal, but gave it right back with the traveling call. Crocker to inbound. Now it's stolen again by Stoutland. Chafin jumping the passing lane. Top of the key. Here's Henry. Ball stripped away from Kincaid, but she picks it back up. She'll pass it on over to Looney. Looney, ball on hip. Setting up the offense to the right side of the floor. Henry. Right wing now on over to Chafin. Chafin off to Francis. Francis left side. Looney. Looney tonight, by the way. Something like 14 points. Believe that's my last count for you. With that three-pointer. Kincaid coming to her left here. Ends up in a little bit of trouble. Picks up the dribble. Able to pass it off to Henry. Moving to her left. On over to Chafin. Stoutland in no hurry to do much of anything with it. But here comes Francis on the drive. Layup right side. No good. Rebounded by Henry. She'll try to put it back up and in. No good. Gets her own rebound. How about the next try? Stolen by Foster. Able to find the outlet pass off to Campisi. Campisi moving to her right here. Firing a dish off to Foster. Into the corner. Worstel. No. Pump fake. Driving right baseline now. Pass it off left block. Here's Olivia Hayes who puts it in. Olivia Hayes good for two. Back to two. 50-48 now. 2:40 left to go. Henry. Volleyball line. Top of the key. Screen set by Francis, but she goes to her left. Ball eventually finds the hands of Francis. Top of the key. Up and around into the corner we go. Looney once more. Picked up by Hayes. Looney to the right side of the floor. Chafin now. Here's Kincaid driving right baseline. Stops on the block. Goes inside to Francis. Francis shot block. Gets her own rebound. Tries to put it back up and in. Left it short. Still fighting for it herself. Ball ends up loose out of bounds. Last touch by Crocker. It's Lady Tiger basketball. So Stoutland to inbound from underneath. Emma Ruth back in the ball game. Replacing Hayes. But we'll have a Stoutland timeout before we get back to the action here. So 2:10 left to go in this one. It's a 30-second timeout. 50-48. The Lady Tigers still lead here by 2. We'll be back in 30. You're listening to Frisco League Action. 97.9 The Source.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
Coming out of the Stoutland timeout, 2:10 left to go here in this ball game. 50-48 our score. Stoutland currently leading Crocker, but not by much. It was a 9-point Stoutland lead in the first quarter. We've never seen a double-digit lead, and it's really hovered within this 4-2, maybe even a couple times we've been tied tonight. It's really hovered in that range. Stoutland controlling the basketball, though. Henry to inbound. Having some trouble, throws it away. It's down the floor it goes, but Looney able to run it down. Has it tipped away by Ruth. He's trying to save it. Can't do so. He'll just come all the way back down the court and inbound it from the opposite baseline now. Stoutland almost threw away. Almost ended up just giving Crocker the fast break, but instead, now they'll have to run their press breaker. Crocker looking to add some pressure. 2 minutes left to go in this one. Here comes Looney. Puking left to right, comes across half court, moves it to the right wing. Passing it off now. Here's Chafin driving through, dumps it off. Francis, the 6-footer off the glass and in. Paris Francis, 6 points now, 52-48. Inbounds pass, stripped away, but coming still with Crocker. As it falls out of bounds. This game getting a little chippy here and there. Lots of bodies hitting the floor. That time Campisi hit the floor. No whistle either direction. Here's Ruth coming to her left, top of the key, looking to attack, sends it off to the left wing. Here's Worstel for 3, too short, rebounded by Kincaid. Kincaid will send it on over to Looney here. 90 seconds on the clock, still a 4-point lead for Stoutland. Pass to the left side here, over to Kincaid, now on to Chafin. Chafin closely guarded by Foster, now double team, but able to pass out of it. Francis underneath, here's Looney on the left block here, fouled by Worstel. 2 free throws incoming here for Shauna Looney. Head coach Dayton Robinson down there for the Stoutland Lady Tigers. Very animated down there on the floor here at the moment. Fouls on Worstel, her third. And it's going to be Looney shooting 2. Looney tonight, 1 of 2 from the line. First free throw is good. Looney adds another point to her total tonight. Let's go ahead and count them up. 5, 7, 9, 12, 13, by the way. Again, proving my math prowess. Not 14 like I told you earlier, but that second free throw will make it 14. 54-48, the Stoutland lead is now 6. Ball passed in here to Ruth on the right sideline. Double team, tries to dribble through it. Foul, will go to the line, shooting 1-1. 1-1 now here for Crocker. Who's called for the foul here? Apologies. Missed the indication, but I believe it's going to be called on Cadence Chafin, her 4th. At the line, shooting 1-1, Emma Ruth. Ruth has done her work from the free throw line here tonight. Has 1 basket from the field. She's got 4 total. First free throw, the 1-1's good. Cuts the lead at 5 here, 54-49. Second one on the way now. By the way, 19 foul charge to Stoutland. Second free throw, also good. Brings it back to within 4. 1:17 on the clock. Stoutland able to break the pressure easily, but another pass down the floor. 1 pass too many. Out of bounds it goes. Stoutland ball. Stoutland a bit too over-aggressive there. And the Lady Lions can maybe bring it back to within 1 possession here. It's 1:12 on the clock. Ball passed down the floor. Campisi able to run it down. Up the sideline she goes. Looking to attack. Now left side. Got the basket. Back to within 2. 54-52. A couple of baskets here for the Crocker Lady Lions. We got 1:06 left to go. Timeout taken by Crocker. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds ourselves. You're listening to Frisco League action right here, 97.9 The Source.
Are you looking for a life-changing career? Phelps Health is hiring in a variety of hospital departments, including clinical and non-clinical positions. Making a difference in the lives of our patients since 1951, our hospital serves over 200,000 residents in South Central Missouri and offers a comprehensive benefits package, including paid time off, tuition reimbursement, and hourly pay starting at $15. To begin your career at Phelps Health, visit phelpshealth.org/careers.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Got a minute to decide a winner in this one. 1:06 to be precise. 54-52. Stoutland still leads, but they lead by just 2. Led very briefly by 6, but back-to-back baskets for the Lions. This one's very much the ball game we wanted it to be. Here's Shauna Looney coming to her right, guarded by Hayes. Hayes trying to poke it loose, but Looney's able to drive through. Pass off to Henry, standing on the left block, trying to go middle of the lane to Francis. Kicks it out to the left side here. Bethany Kincaid moving to her left to the free throw line. Francis, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called. There'll be 2 free throws now for Bethany Kincaid. Foul's charged to Gretchen Candy. Her second. Crocker going offense-defense here with Emma Ruth, Megan Campisi. Again, both of them with 4 fouls. It's the first free throw here for Kincaid is good. Kincaid, 7 points in this one. Had a couple threes in the first quarter. Gets the first on the line. Has a chance to make it a 2-possession game here with this second free throw. Would make it 4. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. Off the front of the rim, it bounces. And it'll be a Stoutland timeout immediately following the second free throw. So 56-52 our score now. Again, it's going to be a 60-second timeout. 52.4 seconds left to go here on the clock. Let's go ahead and keep it here through the timeout. Walk you through the situation here. Obviously, Crocker, not really in panic mode just yet. It is still a 2-possession game, but you have possession of the basketball. Your one goal here this time round is to bring it back to a one-possession game. How do you do that? Well, you can shoot a 2, you can shoot a 3, you can get fouled, you can head to the line for 2. Several different ways you can go about doing it here at the moment. You don't even necessarily need a quick basket here just yet. You still have just under a minute to kind of work with. Stoutland, of course, got to avoid the foul. Crocker, they've been fairly efficient from the line here tonight, about 60% or so. You just don't want to give Crocker a chance to stop the clock and pick up free points here. You don't want to give him a chance at 1 or 2. You don't want to foul maybe Emma Ruth, who has gone 3 for 6 from the free throw line here, but did sink 2 of 2 her last time round. Megan Campisi, she likes to attack the basket. You got to avoid fouling her as well. She's 4 for 4 from the line here tonight. You just got to play some solid defense. Time to buckle down if you're Stoutland. Time to buckle down if you're Crocker there as well. But Crocker, they'll inbound from the opposite side of the floor. They'll have to come the full length. Obviously not a huge deal, but as we know, Stoutland, they're going to come out, they're going to pressure and try to force Crocker into a... It'll be Soraya Dean. She can move the baseline. She'll be the one to inbound the basketball. Dean going to quickly pass it in, though. Ashton Moore still foul is going to be charged here to Campisi, who will pick up her 5th. Judging by her reaction, I would say it was an intentional. Shauna Looney, some tech free throws. But that will be 5 on Campisi. She will foul out tonight as your leading scorer for the Lady Lions. As we wait it out here, Coach Mueller going to send Gretchen Candy in to the ball game now. As again, Looney stands at the line shooting those tech free throws. First free throw is good. That'll make it a 5-point game. To make it 6 here with the second free throw, it'll remain a 2-possession ball game. But still, 6 is better than 5, and she'll convert. 58-52 now, 39.1 seconds. And so, now we'll get back to it here. Stoutland, they'll still control the basketball. Got the free throws and possession off the intentional foul. We have a substitution here. Mallory Shaw is sent into the ball game. Ball's inbounded here to Kincaid. Under a little bit of trouble here. She'll be fouled. 2 free throws now down on the other side of the floor for Bethany Kincaid this time. Couple seconds run off the clock now, 36.3. So now you can make it a 3-possession ball game here. Just 1 free throw is enough to do that. At the moment, 2 for 2 in the quarter from the line. Does miss the first. Substitution incoming here. Paris Francis back in the ball game, replacing Shaw. As Kincaid sets up for number 2. By Crocker, here's Emma Ruth driving through, kicks it off, left corner. Foster hauls it in. Moving to her right here. Under 30 seconds to go. Ball ends up loose. Picked up here by Kincaid. No, she lost it. Rolling down the sideline. Kincaid going to fall on it here. Whistle and a timeout. Taking ball. Now with 23.8 seconds left to go here in this one. 9 seconds run off the clock. Their total in that possession. So it's a full timeout taken by Stoutland. Let's go ahead and take 30 seconds ourselves. We'll come back here in 30.
Robert, I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to 22 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer in January 31st. See dealer for details.
Still under timeout here in Crocker. As it stands, Stoutland, they lead this one, 58-52. Lady Tigers, they control the basketball as well. See a foul on the inbounds? I think so. It'll be a couple free throws no matter what. Stoutland is playing in the double bonus at the moment. But I think you got to foul and take your chances there. Stoutland, not the most consistent free throw shooting team. But you got to try to find that inbound steal first. Steal's always better than a foul. Off to Chafin. Chafin passing off to the left. Now Looney. Looney into the corner. She'll be fouled now. About 8 seconds run off the clock. 17 now remaining. Shauna Looney at the line shooting 2. Foul again on Soraya Dean. She picks up her 3rd. So here's Looney shooting 2. Looney a perfect 4 for 4 in this quarter. First free throw rims out, no good. May have jinxed it there, but Looney 4 for as she checks out of the ball game. Sliney takes number 2 free throws with no time running off the clock. With 15.9 on the clock, here is Emma Ruth. Paris Francis did check back in, by the way. So Ruth puts up the first. It's good. Ruth, several trips to the line here tonight. It's now made her last 3 in a row. Back to a 2-possession game it goes. Finna inbound, but before that, we'll get a timeout. Get it in here. Ball inbound to Chafin. Tips it around, though. Picked up eventually by Henry. Henry in some trouble. It'll be a jump ball. Arrow pointing toward Crocker for this one. And Crocker, nope, yeah. Sorry, apologies. I was reading the wrong side of the board there. That is Stoutland's last timeout. Crocker still here with 1 remaining themselves. It's a 60-second timeout. Obviously, Crocker in a good spot right now. At least in terms of trying to come back from down 2 possessions. You've got the ball on your own side of the floor, and you get a chance to tie, maybe with a foul, maybe with another steal off the inbounds pass. Will Crocker find the miracle plays they need, or will Stoutland escape this away game with their 3rd straight victory? Oh, she's going to take the 3. Too short. Throw here for Bethany Kincaid. Bounces off the rim. No good. So it will stay 2 possessions. No good. Rebounded by Dean. She'll pass it off here to 54. So final score. Stoutland 59. Crocker 54. Back in 2, you're listening to Frisco League action right here, 97.9 The Source.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package anywhere else. Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3 system. The Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry. By the office on historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams.
Within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine.
Is that a Pepsi Vanilla?
Oh no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in 0 sugar. That's what I like.
Well, a wild one in the books here tonight. Stoutland picks up the victory on the road here tonight. Frisco League action. They come to Crocker and leave with a victory. Your final score, 59-54. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. As we wrap this one up here, Stoutland improves to 11-9 on the season. Crocker, they will fall to 10-8 on the campaign. As we wrap things up here, we take a look at your individual scoring here in this one. First of all, let's go ahead and take a look here at Crocker tonight. 11 points at the end of the first quarter. A solid second quarter did put them up by 1 at the half, 26-25. A 12-point third quarter put them at 38, and then finally 16 points in the final quarter here tonight. They finished with 54, 5 points short, however, in the effort. Leading the way tonight, you had one scorer in double digits, making Campisi, despite fouling out here tonight, she was the go-getter for this Crocker Lady Lion offense. She finishes with 22 here today. Again, spent a little bit of the game in foul trouble, picking up that 5th. Kind of a had-to-do situation. You had to foul in that spot. Unfortunately, did pick up the intentional there, but still 22 points here for Campisi. Another good game in her campaign. Finishes with 8 here tonight. 5 points for Elena Foster. 8 points for Ashlyn Worstel, going back up the ladder for a minute. And then Olivia Hayes, she gets some varsity minutes here tonight. She gets 2 points as well. Now we take a look at Stoutland again. 18 points at the end of the first quarter. A 9-2 run to end the quarter. Really kind of made their mark on things away at the very end there for a 5-point. Where these two teams are going from here, of course, that'll do it for our coverage of both Crocker and Stoutland here this road. They'll be looking to try to make it 4 straight victories now. Again, a victory over Dixon as part of this winning streak. They'll try to do it again. Meanwhile, Crocker, their next contest, well, they'll be taking part at the Newburgh Girls Invitational, another tournament coming up here for the Lady Lions. Understand we're having some technical difficulties there, so I'll go ahead and just tell you what. We'll just go ahead and wrap this one up here. I'm Connor Harbert. Big thank you to Dan back in the studio. Big thank you to everybody who listened. Hope you had as much fun listening as I had bringing it to you here tonight. Big thank you to all of our sponsors.